The Tax Appeal Tribunal has delivered a landmark ruling that could set precedent on how KRA treats bank deposits. In a petition filed by Kirin Pipes Limited against the KRA, the tribunal held that deposits made in a company's account may be deemed as taxable income unless properly supported by evidence. Here are the details of the case. So KRA had investigated the company between 2019 and 2022, and the taxman later issued an assessment of 34.3 million in income tax, in addition to 22.6 million for VAT. KRA's position was the deposits worth millions amounted to taxable income. However, the company moved to the tribunal and disputed the assessment, and this was their submissions to the tribunal. First, they argued that a deposit of 29.4 million were capital injections from their shareholders. The company also stated that it had secured a loan worth 31.6 million from another company to cover setup costs. Additional funds amounting to 24.6 million were also deposited in the account as part of their shareholders' support for the operations of the company. In its findings, the tribunal ruled that the company did not provide enough evidence to show that the bank deposits were not taxable income. For instance, during the case, the company had provided bank statements and confirmation slips to confirm that they had received money from their shareholders. However, the tribunal ruled that Kirin Pipes failed to provide means to show that the shareholders had agreed to remit this money to the company to support its operations and also inject funds to the company. For the 31.6 million loan, the tribunal noted that the credit was interest-free and had no repayment period. Therefore, it was difficult for the company to convince the tribunal that the 31.6 million in the bank accounts was actually a loan. In summary, the tribunal held that it was the company's responsibility to prove that the deposits were not taxable income. Since the company did not provide sufficient documentation, the court determined that KRA did not make a mistake in treating all deposits in the company's bank accounts as taxable income. This ruling therefore underscores the importance of individuals and companies to maintain meticulous and verifiable records for all financial transactions, and this can include meetings for shareholders. For this and more news updates, we have a partnership with Lua. Lua is a free AI assistant on WhatsApp that can also help you to get financial tips, generate AI images, schedule meetings, make meal plans, and also help you with your child's schoolwork. Click the link in bio to try out Lua today.